What's up, y'all? It's almost 6 a.m. on the East Coast right now. And I'm thinking to myself, it popped in my mind as a world issue has been one, but it's just more visible now than ever. Black people, what we doing? First it was the comedians going at each other's throats. Now it's the rappers going at each other's throats. I mean, it's what's trending online right now. And recently, more than I've ever seen, you have the theologians going at each other's throat, the pastors, the congregants of a certain religion going at each other's throats. They're going at each other's throats. You have people going at Ty Tribbett, and him and Pastor Mike had comments about each other. You got people who has a good brother like D1, people going at D1 for him trying to help clean up the rap industry. You got, you had the whole thing with Cat Williams calling out a whole lot of people, and Tyler Perry and Monique and her son. Like, black people, what we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? You got people going at Rudy. I think his name Goldberg, the guy that played for the Timberwolves, for attending his child's first game. Attending the birth of his child. You get what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? I ain't even played a Gilbert Arenas video. Gilbert might got some guns somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember he got suspended or outed in the league for having guns in the locker room years ago. But what we doing, black people? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing? I don't see no other race doing this to each other. Not on the internet, you know what I'm saying? It's not trending right now. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but they wise enough to not exploit each other the way we're exploiting each other. Somebody say, well, maybe this video is not helping. Yes, it is. It's a call to action, to think, like, let's just stop with all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? If you can't call your brother, if you can't, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I seen a 10-minute long video the other day from a familiar neighborhood, and it had some familiar youth in it. They had to be like young 20s, late teens, young 20s, adult age. They were fighting. One girl fight another girl, then they stopped. Then the girl that was talking smack to one of the girls, dominating in the first fight, she tried to fight that girl, you know what I'm saying? And then that girl said, the girl who was dominating the first fight said to the bigger girl, the one who seemed a little more alpha than her, said, I'll shoot you. What we doing, black people? What are we doing? It don't look good at all. Like, y'all, we got to be wise enough to do something better than to keep going at each other's throats. The church is just so divided more now than ever. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't happening before, but it's what's trending online. You know what I'm saying? You got a pastor telling a lady in his sanctuary on television to hush, and then he boldly says, and I'll do it again. What we doing? Even if you will do it again, why you gonna get on? Why you gonna go on a talk show and boldly say it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no God in that. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't the bash, but this is to correct, the redirect. Ain't no, how does God get a win in that? You know what I'm saying? So what I need everybody to do, I need everybody to, when you have to, if you know the other party, as much as you can, keep it off of social media. You know what I'm saying? Keep it off of social media. You know what I mean? If anything, churches, just shut the cameras off in church for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Keep the beefs off social media. Rappers, even if it's entertainment, you getting a bag behind it, just refuse to do it. If that means not fulfilling your contract, then hell with it. You know what I'm saying? It's still plenty of good money out there as an independent label. You get what I'm saying? Even if you're not even if you're with a super label now, I don't know. Some of y'all caught up in some mess. If you walk away, they might try to kill you. I don't know, but it got to be something better than social media. Black people, for the rappers, the comedians. You got students and parents going at teachers, teachers going at students and parents. It's ridiculous. I don't see none of this with the Asians and the whites and the, you know what I'm saying, Native Americans. I don't see this exploiting on the internet as much as I see blacks tearing down one another, which reminds me of the Willie Lynch letter of 1712. This freaking modern day slavery. This is what the Willie Lynch letter talks about. You train the people to go at each other, then you sleep. Hell, y'all doing police work for them. No hit at police, but what we doing, black people? Think on it. Keep it there.